Ascension 14 Watcher. We can get a card, max HP, a curse for a rare colorless, or boss swap. Slime boss. We do have a rather elite heavy path and another elite path. Strawberry cow, thank you. Welcome. You're the first one here today. How are you doing tonight? Hello. Have a great stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm thinking this looks like a good boss swap map. We can take a path more on the right. If it's a bad boss swap, a better one, we could potentially take a heavy elite path. Velvet Choker means this run is guaranteed to not be an infinite. Choker, I don't love on Watcher, but it's manageable, and it is a very strong start. So I think we're going here. Maybe the Burning Elite even? And then we can decide that's a slightly easier path, that's a slightly harder path. There's a lot of variation that we'll take, but this is definitely where we're starting. Okay. If we draw 4 strikes, it's 48 damage, which technically kills. It's not a high chance. So I don't think I wanna be in Wrath. Yeah, we wouldn't have killed here. I would have been taking 7 damage, yeah. Probably unacceptable. There we go. 1 damage cultist fight. We'll take it. We already have a fairy in a bottle. Cards like Prey we're not going to be liking as much this run with the Velvet Choker. Same with Halt being 0 cost. I guess we'll take the Sanctity. It is card draw, which you often want with some extra energy. Rather break the curl up on one of them than enter calm. Alright. Killed the lice. Again, we won't want something like Study. We could take a Crush Joints, especially since we should be adding attacks. Yeah, we'll take an event. Remove a defend. Generally, you want to remove defends first on Watcher. Let's full block here. And was not paying attention to how much energy we have. Maybe we could have killed there actually. We probably could have killed the other one, yeah. Inner Peace as another way to go into calm and draw, I guess. I don't love Inner Peace nearly as much with the Choker though. We're fine to take gold here. Yeah, let's head towards this Burning Elite. We've got the Fairy. We can path a little more aggressively. There we go. Snack oil, another great potion and this lesson learned this early, and upgrade this whole deck by the end of this. We have Metallicized Lagavulin. And we get Calm here. So we'll see. We'll want to wake him up with a good... This is a solid turn to wake him up. We can... Let's see. If we Eruption, we're back to 4 energy. Which means we can't do the Eruption... We can't do the defend for the crush joints after. So I think that means we crush joints first. I think that's the best damage I can get there. Make sure I end in calm since I could draw something unkind. This Snecko oil may get used towards the end of the fight. I don't like using Snecko oil early, given it can ruin a fight with a really bad result. We went into this expecting to take some damage, potentially even die. Snecko oil here to try to get the lesson learned off. Is it enough? It is enough. Upgrade a strike, get Damaru, getting some mantra, and we get bottled miracle, which is actually just worse than energy potion, especially with the velvet choker. So that's something. We get third eye bowling bash or wave of the hand. I don't have anything for AoE, and I still need more damage, so we're gonna take the bowling bash. This would be my only chance to rest unless I go up here. And I've got the... I feel like the eruption might be an important upgrade even with our extra energy. Maybe crush joints is actually even more important. I think with fairy I'm allowed to do this. I'm just not expecting to hold on to the fairy. We get Dreamcatcher. We are going to be resting a lot. Given we have lesson learned, we won't need to upgrade as much. So we are gonna take that. Elite and fire or 2 elites that I can't back out of. I think when we're this low. I think when we're this low, we need to take this slightly safer path here. Hopefully we can get a bowling bash to mess these guys up a little bit. I could miracle, eruption. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could do that, sure. So I have to... I have to play the inner piece here. Or... I guess I could take 6, but I think I'd rather full block. And we can't play anymore because of our choker. I did say that this was worse than the energy potion, but it might not actually be, given that we can play them on separate turns, so it's not the end of the world. It's not strictly worse, I should say. We full block, kill one of them. It's good. And there's the bowling bash. Let's see, we have 15 plus 14. It's not killing. Very possible to kill next turn, so we'll target that one. Take 5. We do get the kill this turn. Oh, I was already in calm. draw. If I play this eruption, I am taking damage. Let's not do that. Get a bunch of days out of our deck there at least. This is where the energy from the Joker was very much seen. Like we may not even need to rest at the other one. A judgment this early, I think I'll take. Especially since we can very reasonably upgrade it. Let's take it. Judgment can kind of just delete any enemies in Act 1. We have a lot of offense now. I think we can remove a strike here. I often transform at that event, but this deck is pretty much at the point where it's doing its own thing. So we get the upgrade here thanks to that Mercury Hourglass. And judge that one. Can only take one. Already seeing how strong the judgment is in this act. It's like kind of an anti-synergy with Lesson Learned, but we're gonna get to the point where we're gonna upgrade enough things and it can bail us out when we need to. And in multi-enemy fights, it's totally fine. Deceive Reality is pretty strong block. Simmering Fury is interesting with our choker, letting us set up. Letting us set up like the draw for next turn rather than spamming a bunch of draw in one turn. We only have one way into Wrath. I don't often take a Simmering Fury. This might be the time. I only have one way into Wrath and I have two into Calm. Let's try it. The Deceive Reality though was pretty tempting. I don't think we need a rest. Let's upgrade that judgment just in case. I can apply the vulnerable and set up to be in Wrath next turn. Letting me just kill him. Lesson learned, upgrading itself. I like Foreign Influence. I think an Empty Fist is better, especially with the Simmering Fury. We're gonna want a lot of ways out of Wrath. But it's also just so much damage. Once this is upgraded too, it's a ton. I think we can upgrade here reasonably also. What's this upgrade? Draw 3? I think now we do our Eruption. Oh, that Empty Fist was on my mind for sure. This is not the draw we want this turn, but I guess we do the most damage we can. Simmering Fury here is what we really wanted. We don't get it. We at least get the vulnerable. We can also judge him. Yeah, we get the Simmering Fury here. I guess we do have draw 4 with Inner Peace. Probably worth doing. Oh, this is a beautiful split actually. I can give him more vulnerable, but that doesn't matter because we're splitting here. I could actually just kill. Is it greedy to try to Lesson Learned? Lesson Learned is going to... If Bowling Bash will kill one of them, Empty Fist if I draw it will kill one, Sanctity lets me draw. I have a lot of ways out, especially since I'll be drawing 7. I think I'm allowed to do this. We do get the Lesson Learned off. I guess we can do it like this. We do get that Empty Fist upgrade, and I think the Scrawl is amazing. Although Brilliance with Damaru is interesting for our scaling late game. We could Brilliance Damaru, and if we find a Devotion, that would be cool. But for a more immediate benefit, we have a lot of draw already. We have 3 cards that say draw. I don't hate this Brilliance as our endgame plan. Pick up the next mantra thing we see, and it's a solid scaling plan. Although we don't have much block figured out. Spirit Shield is not the solution. What's this scrawl looking like often? I think the scrawl's often just better. Brilliance might be a little bit too speculative. Fusion Hammer with Lesson Learned? Yeah. We don't need a Smith. Our card does that. Now 5 base energy, but we can only play 6 cards a turn. We are potentially looking for some beefier cards to add to the deck, like a Ragnarok. There's a 4 elite path here. If I go here, there's a shop. Oops, there's a shop. That's the 4 elite path. I think I might start on that path. There's a few ways out. There's this fire. That's a very nice, friendly little fire. And that fire as well. I think I'm happy with that path. Alright, they're all attacking turn 1. And we did not draw any of our block, but we can kill one. Guess it doesn't really matter which one. At least we get the lesson learned off this fight. Taking 12 is not what we wanted, but happens. I delete you. I think I'm very happy having that judgment in this deck for things like that. We already lesson learned, so we can go bonk. Another bowling bash for Act 2. I don't think we need it. Perseverance as one more block card. I would like something better than Perseverance to block. Maybe Hull was actually the answer. I would like to lesson learn this fight if we can, but if I need to judgment, yeah, I drew no block. Judgment not blocked by artifact or anything. The poor eyeball, baseball, whatever you want to call him, had no chance. The Spheric Guardian. Wallop with our large density of energy, and we were saying we were looking for some block. We'll take it. Eruption. Strike. I don't want to take 24 damage. So Eruption Strike does 21 minus 3 from Malleable is 17. And then this would do 22, would be 39, which lets me judgment. Let me double check that. So we're doing 9 plus 12 plus 26 is 37. Right? Because it's 21. Oh no, 21 plus 26. 47 minus 7 is 40. Judgment should work here. rather not take that much damage. Sucks that we miss our lesson learned again. I will take a third eye. Third eye is solid. Just being able to scry 5 after upgraded. But more importantly, it's draw, and it's a block, and we've kind of been fiending for block. We have Wallop, and we have Vigilance or Empty Fist to exit this next turn, so let's Simmering Fury. And I guess I could guarantee that I find that with a third eye. I think I'd rather just do some damage here. Okay. I guess we want to do a skill for our crush joints. Wallop gives us our block. And then we can Empty Fist to try to lesson learned. I can't even play both of these because they both cost 3. Another missed lesson learned. Okay, this is not what we're wanting here. Diva form is probably especially bad here. Maybe Protect's a decent solution to some block. I don't think that we want Protect. And lose our Inner Peace or our Fairy? Randwid. Why are those your options? Guess we'll lose gold. We get Incense Burner. I take it all back. 61 gold is a very fair price for an Incense Burner. Sorry, Randwid. Appreciate you, bro. Alright. Definitely scrawling here. I think scroll right away. We do find the Bowling Bash, so we can delete one of them. Our wallet blocks for 9. So we could Crush Joints, and then Wallop is our most... Oh wait, no, we can just... Yeah, Crush Joints, Wallop, and then the Bowling Bash all on the same guy is what blocks for the most. We have a high potion chance, and he's gonna weaken me here. This might be an ancient potion time. I think it will be. So yeah, like this just kills him. But 13 block versus I can get 11 block with one of these two. Well, I guess that makes sense to do even though that kills. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, and we'll protect ourselves from being weakened here. We have not lesson learned yet. Okay, so let's go bonk. Bonk. Here we go. Take 7. No way to avoid taking 7 there, and we get our lesson learned finally. Third eye is a solid upgrade. We see a rush down. Rush down with Simmering Fury means the next turn I can set it up to draw 9. Okay. I will accept that. Excuse me. We get a rush down here. We get the exact thing I mentioned. But we could also just go into Wrath this turn. And kill you. And this does more. Okay. So, Scrawl, Strike, Judgment. Yeah, so I want to scrawl for all 7 cards here, so we strike Judgment over there, then we scrawl, so we're guaranteed to lesson learn there. And we have the Ensign's Burner on 5, that's okay. It's actually not the best for, oh my god, who are the Act 2 elites? Not the best for Stabby or Gremlin Leader necessarily, but that's okay. I don't think we want any of that. We still have the Fairy, so let's take on an elite. I would like some draw, ideally. We didn't find it, but we did find Conjure Blade or a second Judgment just to deal with the minions. I actually like that a lot. Judged. So we can do our damage. We can scry 5. Likely he's not attacking us. So this is a pretty solid hand. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have even gone into comm, actually. I think it was still smart just in case, because this was still a 20% chance of us being attacked, and if that happened, we would have been taking 36 damage. So I don't feel too bad about that. Deals 20 plus, okay, we can just kill. But can we instead full block and try to get back to our lesson learned? Or scrawl back to our lesson learned? This does 60. Yeah. I think the only way we're scrolling back to do it, I don't think we ever block for enough is the thing. Like, I can scroll here. We could kill a fat gremlin. No, we couldn't actually. We could block for 27 and go into comm. Don't think that's worth it. That's fine. Whetstone, even more upgrade. Worship with our Damaru means we get to go into Divinity anytime we want after turn 5. Is that worth drawing Worship once? It is upgraded, so it's got the retain. I think so. Can we take our Whetstone? Wallop and strike? Sure. Eardrop Locket is fantastic. And again, we don't have a real need for fires. Let's take another elite. We got Stabby. So let's make him vulnerable. He's did the big hit on turn 1, which is not particularly nice. We can full block with this alone after the after we go into comm. So we can go 1, 2, 3. Wait, does that kill? Or are we just lesson learning already? Oh. Okay. Cool. Golden Eye means our third eye scries 7. Okay. Fear no evil as a third way to go into comm. I think that's one too many. I think that's one too many. our first shop of the run. There are certainly some options here. We're gonna take some extra strength. We're going to take a Talk to the Hand and a Mental Fortress. And a bag of marbles. And I think we take this strike remove, even though it's upgraded. It feels slightly bad. I mean, we're getting close to everything in our deck being upgraded anyway. Yeah, I still think we want this. Maybe not. Maybe it's unupgraded defend remove. Okay. Ritual Dagger. Now we're focused on Lesson Learned being our fatal. Plus we just spent a bunch of money. It's good to get some of that back. Alright. Spheric Guardian can die to our whatchamacallit? Judgment? That's what you call it. Okay. So we draw 9 cards here with that combo, and now you're dead. We didn't draw the Lesson Learned, so let's just make sure that's on top. Maybe I was meant to stall a little for an elite. Maybe I still can. I'm not sure. He's guaranteed not attacking us this turn. I could technically draw days, and what? Is there any combination of cards that means I don't? I'm in Wrath. So if I draw Simmering Fury, Daze, Inner Peace, and Talk to the Hand. Yeah, I'm not gonna take the risk of just losing all of my health just for a better Incense Burner number. Sands of Time could be a good payoff for big damage with our Divinity. I think one more of those might be necessary. Since right now all we have is like Wallop for that. So let's talk. So they're already vulnerable. 19 plus 16 is 35 plus 9 is 44. Don't have lethal, huh? I guess I'm still targeting him. I don't have lethal on any of them. Can I still get... Is that a full block? Exactly a full block? That's... Inner Peace. That's Mental Fortress. Kill you there. Kill you there. And then we are trying to get to our Lesson Learned, potentially. Or we're taking 7 damage to the face. Wait, without the extra energy from Calm, we just have the energy to play Eruption Sands of Time, which we would rather do than take a third of our health. So... Or Calcum's nice. Or an Influence Plus, you say. It's funny, it's not needed. I mean, we can't Smith. I don't think we have enough health to justify recalling here. Especially with our Dreamcatcher. So let's rest a second worship means we can go into Divinity much more consistently. I'll take a second worship. Even unupgraded. I think I'm going to keep my my calm. This could be a power potion. Oh, hello. So we can Simmering Fury. What order do things trigger here? If I Simmering Fury, I think it goes top down, left to right. So Simmering Fury would put itself at the end, right? Which means I would go into Wrath last if I played the worship here. So I'm not meant to play the worship this turn, I'm meant to play it next turn. Wait, where did my Simmering... Yeah, Simmering Rage went here, which is after Prey. Okay. I have more energy than I can actually use. Wait, can I kill him? Well, we're gonna do that anyway. No. We're not quite killing, right? That does 100, give or take. That does 60. Another 60. Ooh. But that's 4 cards is the problem. If we scrawl into Crush Joints, then we're doing enough, probably. We didn't, which means we kill the minions, I think. Oh no, that's a good amount of block. I guess that's just a little bit of an ouch. That's okay. We can go into Divinity again here. Don't have much of a reason to though. This turn, once we have a bunch of cards, we will potentially have more of a reason. Energy. I think just Empty Cage removing... Probably Judgment's past its time. Probably. So Judgment Strike. But Judgment did a lot for us. It served us well. I see a 4 elite path here with no shops. We do have 300 gold, 329. Our shops are on a 1 elite path and a 1 elite path. Okay, we don't care about them then. Let's go take a bunch of question marks. Yeah, we'd rather them after our combats. Yeah, let's take those, hoping for the rare relics. Well, we have Mental Fortress here, so we can go bonk. There we go. Full block. And then Yes, our lesson learned. Upgrading sands. That's a good hit. Still wish it upgraded in the actual combat. Feel like there's not much reason not to do that, but I don't know. Let's make sure we get a full block. And then we've already lesson learned. So we can do that. There we go. Okay. Swivel doesn't do much for us. I don't think second crush joints does much either. The good simmering fury, especially being able to scry 7. We're going to want to scrawl. I don't know that this is a lesson learned angle. Gonna want mental fortress. I think that's what we're gonna want. Ouch. Still taking 2. I mean, yes, I have lethal. However, I haven't learned a lesson. I would kind of like to learn a lesson. That may have been a little bit greedy, but I don't actually know. Yeah, we're good. Beautiful. Upgraded Talk to the Hand. That's going to be great for our heart fight. Sash Whip? Get some weaken going? No. I think Wave of the Hand is probably the only source of weaken we would take. Immediately travel to the boss. Without my keys? No way. Guess we can just set up. Let's make him extra vulnerable. And we're not gonna wallop in case he gives us the curse. So let's grab some mantra. And alright, we're gonna be drawing all of these next turn. The Sanctity is draw. But I could just draw anyway. No, let's go to the defend. In the rush down, since I'll be already in Wrath. Keep it like that. Okay. Let's Mental Fortress. We can Eruption. Oh, wait, we were already in Wrath. That was a blunder. Good enough. Is there anything I want here? No, I actually don't want to draw this. Because I can go into Divinity this turn. lets me do 91 damage. And 47 gives us a scrawl upgrade. Nice. Is Gambler's Brew more important than 2 strength? Probably. Can skip that. Take the Nemesis fight. Okay. Turn 1 Divinity. Why not, I guess? Do I want this extra 63 damage? No, I want an upgrade. Okay, so we are going to talk to the hand and then scrawl, hoping for our mental fortress. Alright, we don't get the mental fortress. We don't have any. Oh, I guess Sanctity is more draw. So let's spend Sanctity. Now we get the mental fortress. We can play one more card. This blocks for 9. This also blocks for 9, but this one lets us scry. Okay. Well, that hand just told us what to play, I guess. Wait. I want the, no. I want to draw this so that I don't draw. Oh, but I also want block. Oh wait, I'm intangible next turn? Okay. So this is enough. Because I don't want to draw lesson learn while he's intangible. And play the rush down. A couple of attacks. Alright. There's our lesson learned. So we can worship. Rush joints, lesson learned, there we go. Upgrade our other worship, that's solid. We do find a Ragnarok and a Wave of the Hand. 2 cards that we mentioned way earlier in the run. Ragnarok does block for, it's unupgraded, blocks for 15. Wave of the Hand is probably gonna do a lot more. It can provide weaken for an entire fight for an enemy. And rush down. Alright. This is what I mean about how much this can block for. Let's go into calm. Let's draw, let's get the mental fortress. Alright, that one only gave 2 weaken, but that's okay. We get both worships, which means we just now have a retained instant way into Divinity. It does cost 4 energy, but it gives 3 back, so it really says 1 energy go into Divinity. And that seems like a solid deal to me. Alright, that's fine. Let's get the vulnerable on him. Lesson learned. We want to draw back to. It's generally the turn we're trying to go into Divinity. We can do some things. Oh my god. Come on, lesson learned. Alright, let's figure out how to draw back to it again. Let's not kill him. Wait for the lesson learned. I can do 19. That's enough block that we can wait, okay. There we go. It was elusive, but we got it. Alright. Speed potion. I think Gamblers is gonna be better. Meditate? Meditate does a lot. Okay. Rush down, and then let's find another attack. Not a strike. Strike was not the attack I was looking for, actually. That does not kill a dagger. Ow. But we can... Mental Fortress. Guess we have to kill the daggers to block best. Like that. Like that. Then we get the Simmering Fury. Okay. Not great, but I suppose it's better than it could be. The Simmering Fury again? Sure. And we do have our Divinity entrance here. Oh wait, I'm doing too much damage. I don't want to do too much damage. Let's... Yeah, that's fine. Less fine? No, we're good. Alright, upgraded our vigilance there. Found a toy ornithopter. Give us some sustain with our potions. Its fairy still hasn't gone off, which is nice. That's a skip. This is a blue key, especially since it was strike dummy. Alright, Mental Fortress. That will just kill either of them, so we can go bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, that was a misplay. I should have put some damage towards him somewhere in there. Not fully sure where, but somewhere in there. Alright, we are trying to kill him with a lesson learned next turn. So, like that? Oh. Well, shit. Forgot about the ink bottle. That's fine. We can... Yeah, let's just scrawl. We have 2 worships. Is that gonna be too much damage? $81. It is too much damage with that. We found the wallop though, so maybe we're good. There it is. Defend. Should have probably, maybe not. I don't know. Gambler's Brew is gonna save us sometimes. I don't know if it's worth playing it just for the 5 health. But It is what it is. Excuse me. Not a very exciting turn, but I think we full block with this. Yeah. Gonna stay in calm. Does let us draw some. We didn't find a way into Wrath, which would have helped us block a lot. Well, I guess Eruption's our only way into Wrath that does that immediately. Maybe this deck needs a Tantrum. Especially now that we have the Meditate. So what's blocking the most here? Is it just Third Eye Vigilance? I think so. So this is our deck. We can... What are we at? Yeah, we'll keep that. So I think we do that. Trying to kill next turn. Take 6. That's manageable. Yeah, this is not right before the boss. We don't need to think necessarily about setting up our incense burner. Let's double worship and then scrawl. We find the lesson learned. Beautiful. Meditate upgrade is nice. We get ceramic fish and another simmering fury. Let's not have 2 of those. We still haven't seen either rare relic event, so I guess we're going here. Oh, it's a combat. Huh. Let's draw. I guess this is the most block. That is a full block, okay. Ugh, choking on my water currently. Double worship, crush joints. Just talk to the hand kills this guy. We could also talk to the hand, crush joints, third eye. That's not a full block. Well, I don't want to take damage, so guess we're doing that. And then we get third eye here. With bowling bash, pretty likely that we can kill, so let's keep only the things that are gonna help us do that. Wait, what just happened? Did my my scry happen? That was so weird. Okay, so scrawls on the bottom. That's not supposed to happen. Can we still full block here with... Oh. Never mind. Okay. Scrawl... We don't need to look for lesson learned because we can empty fist, eruption, meditate blocks for 15. Yeah. We can just get the lesson learned there. Okay. We have done a solid job at upgrading our deck, which is great. Very late for a conclude. Empty body? I don't think so. Falling. I guess we lose a strike. me find the head. Does losing that strike mean we don't have a whole lot of damage? Excuse me. I think we still have enough. Guess we'll eruption. And we can play the wallop and then meditate. Get the eruption wallop back. Seems good to me. We should potentially think about setting up our incense burner for Donu and Deka. What turn would I want that actually? 1 or probably 2? So incense burner on 4? I'm not confident that that's where I want it. But that is certainly one of the options. Should have technically played the defend first, although playing it at the end of turn means our now they're both here. Both these cards get better by ending turns with skills. But alright, we do some setup this turn, and next turn we go bonk with the enter. Maybe we wait a turn. Alright, we can make them vulnerable here. Don't draw lesson learned. Wait, were we already in Wrath? Oh, okay. Well good, I didn't draw the lesson learned. Alright, I am curious how this works. Oh wait, no, we don't have Simmering Fury. That's fine, I don't get to test that. But next turn I get... I swear this incense burner was on a different number before. But that's okay actually, because we can block this. Letting us lesson learn when we and get our incense burner on 4. And let's get our ink bottles slightly higher, I guess. There we go. Oh. Oh, our deck's upgraded. Oops. Alright, we get bird face turn, that's nice. Omniscience. Omniscience with choker is 3 cards played because it's the omniscience and that card twice. I think we can enter Divinity a lot more by taking this in combination with our Damaru. So I think I'll take it. It also gives us some draw to bail us out every once in a while. We're recalling here. Because I forgot about the keys, but I think we're pretty strong here. Alright. Wow. Never mind, I'm dead on turn 1. Alright. I would like to, if I draw a block card, this is gonna be great, so let's do that. I drew a block card, so I can go Wave of the Hand, defend, and then I can Mental Fortress and talk to the hand you, and let's put even more weaken on both of you. Okay. I only take 1 there, but I did have to use my potion already, which is not great. And I exited calm, so I don't get the draw here. Huh. This is not immediately looking how we wanted it to. Get vulnerable on him. And then let's meditate, get back. Prey? Probably the Prey and the Wallop. Yeah, because we can Prey Worship for a bunch of energy. Oh. 58 damage and block. I did take a card that I want to upgrade, so I guess I'm supposed to try to lesson learned here. Oh, I found Wallop again. And I've got Insight in hand now, so that scroll wasn't like that much of a waste, even though it let us only play one card. We can go back into Wrath, or Divinity. I'm really bad at mixing those up right now, huh? Let's get some more weak on Deca. And bonk. Okay. We can scry. Get rid of those dazes. He's attacking us. We're gonna be in calm? Are we in calm? I don't know if we're in calm right now. Let's get rid of a lot of this actually. We're not in calm, okay. That's some draw. Also draw, but it might mess with our ability to play a bunch of cards. Okay, that's fine. That's a full block. We can meditate the eruption. And I guess the empty fist. And we got rid of a lot of days there, nice. Okay. So we can start with eruption. We find a worship. So we can worship Prey. Then we go bonk. Then we go bonk. And then let's Simmering Fury to set up. Oh. Incense Burner is one number too high right now. Can I stall this? Yeah, I can probably stall this. I probably am supposed to. I want to get this burner on 4. And I want to make sure that we have our lesson learned also when we kill him. There's a lot to think about here. Let's just play an insight. We don't want them to fully clog our hands, especially as we're creating another one. Meditate our sanctity, and I guess our vigilance. All we're doing here is making sure we are blocking enough every turn. Excuse me. And we can get him lower. So we're doing that. Get him a little lower to be able to lesson learn him. In 2 turns is the plan. So we can wallop. We can pray, it doesn't matter. Draw. And then we can meditate. I guess we gotta get something out of our hand. Let's meditate the sanctity again. And the Prey for the draw? Maybe I should have done the Simmering Fury. We still find the Simmering Fury, so we're good. Okay, so let's Simmering Fury, Sanctity, Empty Fist is 6 block, Defend, and Meditate. Anything that's draw. I have to get a second card, so Empty Fist. Okay, now we want to kill this turn. And we got the lesson learned. Beautiful. Incense burner on 4. Okay. A lot of setup for Spear and Shield. We have fully upgraded our deck, which means we also get a rest and a card here. And a crescendo is very good. And unfortunately, ooh, wait a second. How many powers do I have? 2 powers. Pellets for the heart. Seems a little bit speculative. A little bit hopeful to do that. But instead we remove lesson learned. Yeah, I think that's our best remove. It's done its job. Served us well. I guess we can take the Shuriken, because we're not taking much else here. We're probably taking the panic button. And we're taking a potion. I guess lean into that strength, just try to beat the heart. Maybe power's probably better for the heart. Alright, Spear and Shield, we have prepped for them, and of course, he decides to attack us. Now, okay, so we are blocking and drawing. Wave of the hand, you came at the wrong time. Wave of the hand panic button's not unreasonable. Means we're taking 1 damage, 4 damage next turn. I think that's the best we're gonna do. And then I guess we are allowed to bowling bash. Oh, wait. I was looking up here, I wasn't looking at our actual energy. Okay, but that's fine. We do get Mental Fortress, which means if we change stances, we do fully block this turn. Talk to the hand also has a similar effect. I think we're gonna do that now. Okay, let's pray here. Scrawl. Probably vulnerable is more important than the rush down. Probably gonna try to kill him this turn, or kill this shield this turn. 26 times 3. And 12 times 3 is 36 plus 78. Oh, and the empty fist? Yeah, that's enough, I think. Oh, sure, can proc. Let's go. And here we go. Now we just have the spear to deal with. Shouldn't be much of an issue. Okay. go bonk. A good fight, and we did get Incense Burner on 3, which is the number we like. A number we like. Take an extra Mental Fortress for the heart. Can't hurt. Also be power potioning right away. Establishment for our meditate. Oh, that could have healed me to full. Oh wait, no, that's fine because the establishment will. Get a bunch of weaken on him. And we get to set up next turn, which is good because wow, we have no block. So let's get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Keep the stance changes. And the vulnerable? No, not the vulnerables. Keep the stance changes, because that's block. Now Crescendo also gets reduced by the establishment. Holy shit, we're cooking. Okay, let us Crescendo. And Empty Fist. Scrawl. And then we can Eruption Wallop Inner Piece. Solid. And we're intangible here. Though that doesn't mean much with this attack, I guess. We're still gonna play our cards. I can technically Panic Button here. Panic Button here blocks. We're gonna play this. Blocks 10 damage. Guess that's good enough because it's also next turn he's not attacking us, so we don't need to block all that much. Means we're gonna want the even better than the Eruption. We're gonna want the Ray. And then big damage, the Crush Joints. So, step 1, we pray, which also blocks for us from the Mental Fortress. Then we also vulnerable. Then we get our other Mental Fortress out. We hit him for 126. We can Empty Fist. And I guess Calm is more important than the Slimed. Okay. Can draw like that. Let's draw some more. There we go. Wave of the Hand is good. And then let's defend, meditate. Get back. Eruption Vigilance. Okay. So now we can start off with Eruption. Guess we can even worship here. How many? You only have one turn a week. Let's also weaken you more. And scry and then meditate. Keeping in mind I'm gonna draw a card here from the scry. I guess we'll draw the Slimed. Well, not from the scry, from the ink bottle. And then I'm going to meditate because it's my last card. If I take the worship, I can immediately go back into Wrath. Turn to Divinity. Alright, there we go. Yeah, let's worship, Wallop, Sands, Empty Fists. And I guess Pray, we don't want to end in Wrath. Go back into Divinity immediately. Very happy with this decision to take those worships. Can only play 2 more cards this turn. Guess that's gotta be the inner piece and the defend. Alright. Let's see what this draws. Draws enough to go into Divinity, which means that is a GG. What a great run. Definitely required a lot of thinking with the Velvet Choker, and I got to the point where I was looking at that more than my energy bar. You saw at least one mistake of that where I'm like, oh,